regardless of what other positions are doing. So like you're seeing here, we have what we call that strategic multi-entry system. For example, entry 1 is at $100, then entry 2 is at $97, then entry 3 comes in at $94, and entry 4 comes in at $91. When the market recovers to go back up, and say maybe take profit is at $110, all these profits, every trade that hits a profit comes out independently. So each entry is an independent position on its own, and that is what we call our looping strategy. And you're going to make profits while floating, as some people are struggling with floating loss. If you follow the signals of the bot as they come in, you will be making profits while others are in floating loss. So here, this is a very powerful part. You can still make these profits even when some positions are temporarily negative. Let me give an example. 1 is in floating loss. They give you entry 2. When entry 2 reaches a profit target, it closes with profit. Entry 3 reaches a profit target, it closes with profit. When entry 4 reaches also its profit target, it closes with profit. So the bot generates profits from newer entries while older entries wait for better prices. So you don't need all positions to be profitable at once. And this is also a comment to people who are using semi-automated, especially on the bot. Please, when a signal shows up, put the signal in and leave the bot to do the rest. I know some of you are coming to trade with very little capital. Use my system. What I do is take all your capital, divide it by 100. And every time a signal fires, simply put in the signal. For example, if you have $20,000 and you divide it by 100, that is 200 trades. So when the bot gives you a signal, you just come and put in the signal, The profits will keep coming without you doing any other thing after that. So risk management, we all know risk first, and risk management is critical. And we want capital preservation first. So the smart capital bot uses a leverage of 1x only, no borrowed fund. That means no liquidation risk like you see with high leverage trading. So your capital stays safer. Of course, proper capital management is still your responsibility. And like I've told you, make sure that if you have any amount of capital, just either divide it by 100 or by 25, and know that I'm going to put in 25 trades today, but the best is to divide by 200, because the best day that I saw had 200 signals. That even gives you a picture of how much capital you need. So it will depend. The smallest trade that you can do is $50. So 50 times 200, you get the number, brings you to about $10,000, and your account will be maximized. You can imagine that. At as little as $10,000, you can maximize this account. So market movements are very important. Financial markets can move unexpectedly due to high volatility, due to news, events, institutional activity, sudden sentiment shifts like what happened on Friday. When a trade moves negative, the bot doesn't panic. It follows its programmed strategy. Patience and discipline are key when you're dealing with this. And I don't want you to make emotional decisions based on short-term fluctuations. So we have manual traders who are having very limited hours. We all know manual traders, they have fear, greed, and FOMO. They're usually slow and they do manual entries. They're inconsistent and they're usually hard to scale. But with this bot, 24/7 non-stop, 100% emotion-free, instant execution. It is strict rule-based trading and effortless scalability. I don't know what else you want, but your journey with the bot is simple. You just do an account setup, you connect your exchange via an API, you choose your mode to trade, you activate your bot, then you monitor your results. And who is this for? Beginners, busy professionals, investors, crypto enthusiasts, and passive income seekers. Now, very importantly, if you have any questions, definitely this meeting, you're not here just by mistake. Someone invited you to this call. So if anyone invited you here, there are several questions that you may have. Do I need trading experience? No, you don't. And several others. Just go back to the person who invited you.